Hey everyone, so I'm being really original with this video again, and I'm going to do a tag video today, and I'm actually going to do the concert tag. Just decided to kind of come up with my own version for this tag. So for the tag I've made, there are 15 questions, and the first question is, how many concerts do you average in a year? Probably say I'd go to maybe about 20. So the second question is, what was your first concert? My first concert was Busted when I was about 8 years old. And the third question is, what was your last concert? The last gig I went to was Matt in April. And that was in a small venue in London. And question number 4 is, what future concerts do you have planned? So as I'm filming this, it's actually the 4th of July today, I think. And I'm actually seeing Busted on Saturday. And then after that, I think I am again seeing Busted at the end of July. So in Plymouth, where I live, there's an annual event called MTV Crashes Plymouth. And I didn't buy tickets this year because sometimes the lineup can be a bit dodgy and sometimes I don't like many of the artists on the lineup. So I thought I'd wait it out. And then they announced Busted and I was like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. So yeah, then I went and bought tickets. And then I think after that, I've just got a shitload of Scout for Girls gigs planned. So basically, Scout for Girls are touring for their 10th anniversary in November, December time, and obviously I have quite a lot of gigs planned for that. On the 13th of November, I'm seeing them in Exeter. On the 14th of November, I'm seeing them in Cardiff. On the 18th of November, I'm seeing them in London. On the 25th of November, I'm seeing them at Guildford. On the 2nd of December, I'm seeing them in Birmingham. And the 4th of December, I'm seeing them in Bristol. So that is a total of 6 gigs. That wasn't the original plan. We just went a little bit crazy. And yeah, that just kind of happened. And the next question is, what was your favourite concert? I touched on this one in my Q&A video the other day. I'm just going to kind of relist them again and then you can go back and watch that video for my reasons why. I obviously couldn't pick one favourite because, you know, I go to an average of 20 a year. How the hell am I meant to pick one? I've probably been to like 100. Like that I picked, so first ever time I saw Busted, Scout for Girls' last tour, the last date on their last tour, which was in Cardiff. When I saw Matt in Bath, when I saw Paloma Faith at the Eden Project. The next question is, have you had any bad experiences at concerts? Oh boy. Yeah, I've had a few concerts that haven't been like the most fun. I think the worst gig I've probably been to was actually, it's not because of the band, not at all, it's more the atmosphere, was xxxxx at Plymouth Pavilions. And it just got like really like pushed and shoved and it just wasn't a nice atmosphere. And obviously like, you're probably thinking, but if you go to a gig you should expect that, which I do, but it's more like when the artists aren't even on the fucking stage. I didn't deal with it. I think that's the only time I've been in a concert and I've had like a little kind of panic attack and had to move back because it was just like too much. Also, probably one of the worst gigs I've been to, again not because of the band, because you know how much I love Scout for Girls, was when I went to Nibley Festival last year. Similar reasons to xxxxx. Yeah, very bruised after that gig. And I think it's made me realise I really need to avoid like festivals and stuff where there's like young children that just don't give a shit. Like honestly, the older crowds are just so much more chill. And the next question is, who have you seen live the most? Feeling Matt is currently in the lead. I think I've seen him the most times at the moment. But I think Scout for Girls is also pretty close. And obviously, as I already mentioned, I've seen them quite a lot this year. So yeah, they will definitely overtake by the end of the year. And the next question is, what is the furthest you've travelled for a concert? I think the furthest I've been, hang on, let me consult my map down here. Or Essex or Leicester, I'm not sure which one is actually closer in miles, they just look the furthest away on the map. And the next question is, what merch do you usually buy? Yeah, so I used to collect tour programmes. JLS's theatre tour in 2010, that is so old school. We've got like The Wanted and like the Saturdays. But after that, I just kind of started to collect t-shirts instead. So I've just picked a random few up. We've got Ollie Murs' latest tour. Got Matt's Porcelain tour. Got one from Paloma Faith's Perfect Contradiction tour. Don't feel comfortable wearing this one out because, you know, she's just like chilling naked on the front of it. And the next question is, have you ever gotten anything off the stage? I've actually got a few set lists over the years. I think I've got like a Busted one, at least one Scout for Girls one. I think I've also got a Matt one too. This tour, I actually managed to get this pick. This is Charlie's, I believe. And the next question is, best support act that you've seen. Technically, I've actually seen Scat for Girls as a support act twice. So once when they were supporting Madness and once when they were supporting McBusted. So obviously I'd probably say they're the best support act I've seen. And the next question is small or big venues. I like both. It is nice to see like your favourite artist sell out an arena and hear like everybody singing the songs and stuff. But I think I do actually prefer more intimate gigs to some gigs where there's only like 100 people, and it's just so nice because it kind of feels like you're having your own private gig. And next question is standing or seated concerts. Now I'm kind of torn with this question because obviously standing concerts have a completely better atmosphere. For seating you kind of feel a bit restricted, and sometimes when you stand up at seated concerts people get in a pissy and stuff. But then seated concerts, you don't have to queue all day from like 11 AM in the morning. You don't have that stress of being worried about getting the barrier or whatever because you've already got your seat. Next question is, what is your opinion on paying more for experiences such as VIP? Have you ever done it? So I've done VIP and like meet and greet type stuff quite a few times. I'm kind of torn when it comes to like these packages and paying more. It really depends on the price. So everyone that I've gone to, so Scout for Girls and Matt for example, you'll pay say between £60 to £100, but that will include your concert ticket. You'll sometimes get like things like sound check, or you'll get like a private acoustic set, you'll get to meet them, and you sometimes get like some form of merch. It's ones that are more expensive, which I'm guessing doesn't affect me because I don't really see any massive artists. So I guess I've heard all the stories about like people like Justin Bieber charges like a ridiculous amount just to have a photo with him and things like that. That I do not condone. I don't think that is fair. And the last question is, why do you love going to concerts? I actually did a whole video on this because, you know, I could talk about this for England. So I'll leave the link to that down below. But just to summarise that, it's just something to look forward to. It's kind of like my happy place, my escape from all like my everyday worries and stuff. I get to meet up with friends that I don't always see and things, and I also get to see my favourite artists live. That is all the questions for my new and improved concert tag. I'm going to tag 2 people. I'm going to tag Kirsty, obviously because she's doing Vidij as well, and I spend a lot of my time with her at gigs. And I'm also going to tag Charlie, which is Charlie Coleman, who's also she's doing Vidij, but she's doing a video every other day, and I know that she goes to a lot of gigs too. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I shall see you tomorrow.